hear ye, brave souls and curious onlookers. Gather round as the fires of fate crackle and the drums of destiny thunder across the Iron Realm. Welcome to episode 70 of our ever-unfolding saga, an odyssey forged in courage, betrayal, and choices that could topple kingdoms. It all began with a single spark in episode 1, and now that ember has become an inferno. If you've only just arrived, O wandering soul, fret not. You've stumbled into the eye of the storm, but the entire journey is preserved. Every sword clash, whispered secret, and divine reckoning, waiting for you to binge with abandon. Each Wednesday night, our fellowship gathers at the sacred table, where imagination reigns and dice defy gravity. From there, the tale is cast into the production dungeon, where tireless trolls shape it with hammer and flame. And come Sunday, it rises anew, polished and radiant, unleashed upon the world via YouTube for all to witness. But lo, our reach stretches further still. We've sown breadcrumbs across the digital wilds, Facebook, Instagram, the Iron Realms wiki, even the enchanted scrolls of Pinterest. Follow us, stalk us, meme us. We revel in it all. Now, before we descend into the abyss of tonight's tale, let us first honor the champions who will shape fate itself. When your name is called, rise from the shadows. Speak your first name, your character's name, their race, class, and level. Let the crowd know who dares challenge the Iron Realm tonight.
First, we have Bradley.
Yes, I am Bradley, and tonight I am playing Bronson Fitz. Bronson is a variant human champion fighter, 9th level, member of the Alpha Males, servant of the Alpha Bog, Alpha Za, and boy, I can't wait for those breadcrumbs to grow into bread trees so we can go harvest them. Alpha Za.
Alpha Za. Next, we have Rhea.
Hello, I am Rhea. I play Luminde. She is a level 6 Elven Rogue / Ranger.
Then we have David.
Hello, I am David. I play Q, a level 8 Halfling Cleric, Agent of Chaos, and Sower of Dissension.
Next, we have Matt.
Hey everyone, I am Matt, and I play Tolnar. He's a half-elf rogue thief, level 8.
Then we have John.
Hello, I'm John. I play Zechariah, a human paladin of the 7th level, completely and wholly devoted to the Alpha Bog. Alpha Za.
Alpha Za. And unfortunately tonight, Allison, who plays Stelios, a Vulpin Druid level 6, could not be with us. Also, Lisa, who plays Aaron Stonefell, an elf paladin wizard of the True Bog, Oath of Glory level 6, could not be with us tonight. We hope to see them back at the table next week. Last but not least, I am Chris. I am your humble dungeon master, your narrator, your tormentor, your guide through chaos and wonder.
Steel your hearts, ready your spells, and let the story unfold. Previously, in the Iron Realm title, 'tis what she proclaimed in a lively and sometimes heated debate over past trust, risk, and the need for more manpower. The group voted to recruit the clever foxfolk Estelios, despite Zechariah's strong objections over the attempted theft. With watchful oversight agreed upon, the Vulpine Druid officially joined their ranks. Talnar soon arrived and received a full briefing on recent events, including the new recruit, their lost companions, Bronson's return, and the tavern's thriving operations. Todd updated them on the party's private vault, paid taxes, including upkeep for the gelatinous cube Echo in the kitchen, and long-term plans for their future keep, underscoring the group's growing resources and influence. Zechariah sought private counsel with Rel Peck, who revealed his own magical background and past persecution. The astronomer agreed to study and help restore the damaged Spirit Walker's flail, planting seeds for a possible future magical questline. Before departing, the party handled final preparations, shopping for bardic music boxes like Grave Chord and Mythic Pulse, sweets and supplies, armor and weapon repairs at Stonebeard's anvil, including Talnar leaving a damaged sword for 2 weeks, magical sheaths, dimensional storage options, and even a leather-bound hardcover Casper Omnibus for Bronzen Fitz at the Threaded Stories Scriptorum. With everything in order, the group sets out from the city to answer a call for aid from a distant village. After a bit of travel, the group runs across a bunch of halflings carrying kegs on their backs and pulling carts loaded with large barrels. A female halfling says, "Ho there, travelers. The road's been kind today. Care to share a drink before the next bend?" Join us tonight for episode 70 of Whispers of the Garnet Moon.
Good evening, fellow warriors.
Good evening.
Woo.
All right. All right.
Yes, yes. Another adventurous beginning to our story with a great recap. Thank you.
It's D&D night.
Thank you for providing that to us as we get ready for the journey. It has been a weary and somewhat uneventful time for y'all on the road. So if trying to move things so that I can see and read information, the group of halflings that are in front of you, they're not necessarily blocking your way from traveling down this road, but the leader of this group, a short female halfling, is holding a tankard in her hand, and she offers libations as you're traveling. Does the group choose to respond?
Alton is very tempted to shout, "Out of the way, Peck!" and continue, but does not. Bronson, who prefers coffee over ale, will pass.
You is more than happy to share a tankard with our newfound friends.
Okay.
Did you say Q or you?
Q and Q writing you who goes up to get a tankard.
Okay. Q, would you please roll a history check for me?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Constitution save.
I mean, that could be the part of the game
Not yet.
with the drinks.
Let's wait a little bit.
I want whoever's closest behind me to do a perception check.
Okay. So that would be most likely me. And I got 17.
Okay.
You see me making furtive hand gestures to them.
Mm.
Okay.
19.
19. Okay. You, Q, right off the bat, recognize who these people are. They are a clan known as the Keggers. 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 They are master brewers that travel the entire continent with their wares, going from tavern to tavern, selling or distributing their ale, and they brew as they go. So it's not like they have a brew house somewhere in a village. They are constantly on the move. They are nomadic. So they carry all of their supplies and all of their brewing with them as they go. You can actually see that one of the carts has a still on the back of it that is, smoking. So they're actually in the process of making ale, even as they speak, or even as they go. The female of the group who recognizes Q as obviously as being a halfling, and she comes up and gives several signs to you as a way of greeting, and then grabs you for a hug. The other members of the halfling tribe, including the children, are very elated to see another halfling, kind of still wary of the other people that are in the group, considering there's all sorts of different you've got elves and you've you've got humans, and there's a gigantic dire wolf in the back, but they are still very jovial to see you. Q, do you wish to take point on this, or do you want somebody else to talk with them?
I asked, the who's your leader line,
Okay.
and then once the leader's identified, I pass it off to Bronson, but I take the another person off to the side, and we have a private chat.
Okay. You take another person, as in one of the halflings, the
Yes.
keggers. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So,
I want to set up Bronson's appearance at the moment, because this will come into play later on. But he is on his horse, who he has named Mama's Cooking, and
Okay.
he has a very ornate black leather saddle on it, and he has affixed a travel desk at the front of the pommel of the saddle.
Okay.
And on the desk sit his omnibus, his Casper omnibus, and with a bookmark, and he has the bard box, and he has a compass. So he has a whole a navigation system going, and so in ride entertainment system going now. So I'm giving myself disadvantage on perception checks later on, but for now, none of that is in play. Having turned down the ale, Bronson will go like, so tell us, kind halflings, we are on an adventure, and you say the roads have been kind. What can you tell us of the Underdark, or whatever, where we're heading? It was, have you been in that area, and what perils might await us?
Okay. So the as you're asking this question, members of the keggers begin setting up a rather large tent on the side of the road. They take barrels off of carts, they take the tent and start setting it up. Obviously, it is for their size rather than for a human size, but it is still accommodating enough that, that the group of you that are that are bigger can still go up to the tent. The flap is open on one side so that you can actually, meet with them. Children are playing, they're running around, the horses are being fed. This is seems to be pretty routine for this group. One of the members of the troop takes out a lute and starts playing a lively tune, and some of the children are dancing, some of the other people are whistling and kind of moving joyfully as they are setting up their camp, so to speak. The female who begins talking with Q, she looks over at one of the other members, and he is wearing this big apron on his person, and he still has a keg on his back, and he seems to have a big spoon in his hand, and he actually walks the distance towards Bronson to speak with him, while the rest are setting up. And there are certain members of the group that are obviously guards, making sure that the encampment is okay. But I'll take this in two parts. First of all, with Q, the woman introduces herself as Cask Captain Merla Roadwise Tea Leaf. She is the leader of this group of keggers. She says that they have been traveling for quite a ways, and it's good to see another halfling on the road, and asks what you're doing out there.
I am performing my duties as assigned by my church, guarding the strength of the realms and spreading the word amongst the non-believers. Basic church rhetoric.
Okay. All right. She doesn't quite believe everything that you're saying. She sees kind of a sly tinkle in the eye, or twinkle in the eye, not tinkle, twinkle in the eye. But she's willing to go on and listen to your story as you're talking. She offers and actually pulls her arm behind her back and deftly releases the tap on the keg that's on her back and pours a draft, closes it off, and then comes back around and hands you the tankard. And the tankard is, good size for you, and just the top is all foam, and it smells of hops and just smells divine. And she offers it to you.
Oh, I take it.
Okay.
And start, asking her about news of various places. My home, the places that I love and met as I traveled.
Okay. The way that you speak about and ask about your home and the areas that you, or the other things that you ask, she recognizes that you're asking this genuinely, but you're not saying it so loud that everyone in the party can hear it.
Oh, I'm making sure that our conversation is not overheard by the party.
Sure. She
turning my back to the party, speaking in whispers.
Okay. She recognizes what you're doing, and she understands. She doesn't have a lot of news. They haven't traveled through that part of the continent in quite a while. There is another group of keggers that is moving that route even as they speak. And she says that we can send a sky quill if you're looking for more information from our party to the other party, and see if we can get anything back. but right now she says she doesn't have very much information.
Good.
Is that all you want to ask her?
That's uh, there's a little bit of hand gestures back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I make gestures, she makes gestures, but that's the end of the conversation.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to keep Estelios and Aaron and Frost back towards the back, but Relpek's going to come up because he's thirsty for one and wants to know what's going on. Bronson, are you staying all the way back there, or are you coming up to the rest of the group?
Oh no, I haven't. I gotta move the map around. Okay? Yeah,
if you want me to move him, I can certainly do that.
Yeah,
I can move.
Bronson will dismount, and he'll meet the halfling headed towards him halfway, and
Okay.
he will respectfully crouch, not in a demeaning way, but in a, just like we're on the same level type of respect. And he will extend his hand towards the halfling headed towards him. And Bronson is impressed so far because he too is a mobile brewer, but not of ale, but coffee. And so as he is walking towards the halfling, he prepares a cup of coffee before he goes. He's prepared a cup of coffee. And so when he kneels and crouches and he goes, well met, sir, well met. I am Bronson Fitz. And he goes, try some of my brew. And he offers it's a teacup, but it has coffee in it, and it's small, but of good size for him. And he hands it to him, and he goes, what can you tell me? What news of the road do you have?
Okay. I'm trying to get the brewmaster information. For whatever reason, it's not wanting to show me. Where is he? Where are you?
Pretending he's got a sliver?
He's just okay. If I can,
I just
let's
watched
do this.
Fascinating video on the origins of Jinkies, Jeepers, and Zoinks.
I mean, at least there was no creepers.
Well, originally there was, but anyway, we'll talk later.
All right. So the brewmeister looks over at you and kind of gives you a flourish as he bows just a bit. Says, my name is Doran Deep Cask Underbarrel, and I'm the brewmaster, the second in command of this group. And we are traveling by way of Ithukoth, through the mountains, the Dragon Mountains, into Astarag. It has been a very long journey. At one point, we didn't think that we were going to make it over the Dragon Mountains because of the amount of snow. But luckily, the crystal chimes, or the monks of the crystal chimes, were able to save us from certain death. And then when the snow receded, we were able to come into Astarag and begin our journey. Our journey has been dark in places. It has not been one that I would say we have ever experienced before. There is much evil in the east. the city of the Shadow Dead is a place not to be trifled with, at least from our short stature. Though we brew and entertain as we go, we do not like the evil that is in this world. And anyone, whether a party or an individual, that vanquishes a foe that is evil, we cheer them loudly in song as well as in ale. And he lifts he takes the tankard that is hooked on his belt, and he actually has several of them, and he takes that tankard off and he goes behind his back, and you can hear the sound, like this noise of water, almost like liquid spilling from a faucet. And then you see him move his left hand, and he pulls the tankard around, and he lifts it up, and he says, "Who would like the first draft?"
Well met. From one brewer to another, I salute you. I too recently made the journey from Highland Keep here to Havenwood, and I know these dangers of which you speak. I myself am a purveyor of the law. I am a guard in the Highland Army. I serve the King Dane, but I am on long-term leave to handle business for my other employer, an apothecary. But now I'm on this adventure here, and so, but I know this journey you speak of. It was indeed harrowing. And I too wipe out evil when they violate the law. So cheers. And Bronson changes his mind. He exchanges the teacup for the tankard, and he'll tip glasses with the halfling and go, "Cheers and Alphazar."
Other members of the keggers come up, and they're patting people on the back, and they're handing off tankards, and they're offering food. They have plenty of stores to relinquish anything that you, or to replenish, excuse me, anything that you as party members are missing. Whether it be rations or extra food or even blankets and that sort of thing. They are a very giving people, it seems. The fire is lit, and a spit with a great pig is begins to roast. The smell of hops as they pour ale over the pig as it's roasting just permeates the air. Music gets louder, people are laughing. Relpek is over kind of in a corner doing a jig. His long white hair is flowing everywhere, and he's got a smile on his face. It's just very apparent that they are not the kind of people that just give out a sampling of their wares and go on their merry way. They want to be as hospitable as possible. Lominde, what are you doing?
Let me pull up. I don't know. I'm sticking close to like our party members, so kind of around where Zechariah and Talnar are. I'm not really branching off. I'll take a tankard, kind of nurse it. I'm not super talkative, so I'm just kind of observing what they're all doing. Unless somebody comes up to me, I'm not really initiating anything.
Okay. I mean, you certainly can if you want to. That's not a problem. That's not what I asked you for. That was just kind of rude. Let's clear that up. Yes, I want a regular. Okay. Can I get a rectangle, please?
No.
Thank you.
I said access denied.
Don't start, Tolnar. So, okay, I don't know if y'all can see that very well. That's not the best.
I'm sorry, best I can do is a rhombus.
A rhombus. Let's not do a rhombus. Let's do something a little bit better than that. Let's try this so that you can see it. So, they set up a large tent. The front flaps, like I said, are open. There are tables. There are blankets on the ground, tables filled with food, drinks, that sort of thing. The guards move the horses and the carriages off to the side and feed them, and then they periodically move through the encampment. There's a fire, like I said, with a roasting pig on it. Lots of ale. And they're just very jovial. The bard that's part of their group, his name is Rollo, Rollo, 3 chords, fair brew. And I think I've actually got him somewhere in here. I should have him as a character. Maybe. Oh, where is he? Okay. I take that back. He may not be in the group. Let me get him in the group. There's the bard. Okay. So, he is up inside the tent. So, if y'all wish to move into the tent, you're more than welcome to. If you want to stay outside the tent, if you're too tall for it, you can do that as well. But you know, they talk about poetry, they talk about music, the quality of life that they lead in their nomadic journeys. They say that, you know, no matter where we go, we always provide, and then we are provided. Just very, very nice people to get to know. Let's see, Zechariah, what are you doing?
I'll definitely, or Zechariah will, definitely take their hospitality, even maybe dip into the tent, duck down, into the tent and grab a mug of ale. But then he'll probably come out of the tent and kind of stay close to, our group. Yeah, I'll definitely, or Zechariah will definitely enjoy their hospitality, and we'll have a mug of their ale.
Okay. And Tolnar, what are you doing?
Tolnar will get a mug of ale, but he will also ask them, have they ever played a game where you toss small, light, spherical objects into cups across the table? It's called ale ball.
They are vaguely familiar with it, but if you choose to teach them the version that you know, they will be happy to learn it so that they can offer it to other people that they come in contact with later on down the road.
And Tolnar does. He actually goes through the rules and explain that people have some variations of rules of ways where people would have to consume more in a quicker manner of, if certain things happen and how many, cups need to be set up, and go through the whole explanation and a few rounds with them.
Gotcha. Okay.
During this time.
If you do not have Bardic Inspiration already, please mark your sheet that you now have Bardic Inspiration for teaching them a new game that they can use along the way.
Bardic, what die for
Wait a
Bardic
minute. Are you talking
Inspiration
about
did they give?
heroic or bardic?
Let's go with Heroic Inspiration.
Yeah, bardic is a class ability. Is a bard class.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got a bard in the that is there, but and he would be the one who would teach the actual game to other people. But
at this point, Chris, Bronson would like to present the Brewmaster with two 100 gold piece gift cards, one to the apothecary, opening soon, and one to the Saltine Keg.
Okay. 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 Well,
he says, "I am happy to have met you all. My only regret is that you're too large to toss. I'm sorry.
okay.
Old habits."
Yeah. They as you say that, the bard kind of squeaks a note and looks over at you and makes a hand gesture that Q recognizes as being, that's something that's done with dwarves, not with halflings. And he chuckles.
Correction. Gnomes are the best, the most aerodynamic and talented in that field.
But you don't actually understand the hand gestures. But I see what you're saying. But
Yeah,
Q would be the only one who gets the gestures.
Bronson's explained to the Brewmaster that he was a gnome tossing champion in college, and he had great respect for those gnomes because of their agility and aerodynamics and cheerfulness in competing in the sport.
Okay. As far as heroic inspiration is concerned, it doesn't actually use a specific die, a bonus die.
Yes, but the reason why I was asking because you said bardic, so.
Well, in this case, we'll go with heroic inspiration. So, it basically allows you to reroll any die. Okay. So, all right. And let's see. So Talnar, I've asked you what you're doing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Trying to make sure.
I'm teaching them ale ball.
Gotcha. Instead of the alternative name for it, or the name that it's actually called.
Yep. Ale pong.
So,
Chris, do we know? Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Do we know the name of the village or the area that we're going to, or because we were asked to go, but it seems like it's just been talked about, unless I missed it. A generic.
You probably did. You're heading towards Watercrest, which is on the furthest side. Watercrest. It's on the furthest side, east side of the Kingdom of Astarak.
Okay.
It is a small village east of the city of the Shadow Dead.
So I'll mention that to whoever seems to kind of be who I would perceive as either the leader or the one that I believe that you mentioned. Someone announced themselves as kind of like a part leader of the company or something.
He's the one I'm talking to. So yeah.
So I'll mosey on over to where Bronson's at, and I'll ask the halfling about Watercrest, when's the last time you were there? Have you heard any rumors? Have you heard any news coming out of Watercrest, and why possibly our services would be needed there to help them?
Well, the captain, who is Merla Tea Leaf, she's the one who was speaking with Q initially. She would be the one who would respond to that, as well as the brewmaster, who is actually talking with Bronson. But Tea Leaf is being the leader of the group. She looks at you and says, as we have mentioned and you have heard, there is profound evil, a profound sense of evil in the eastern part of the kingdom, and it's making its way towards the west. We've made mention of staying away from the city of the Shadow Dead. There are numerous rumors of riches and ghostly figures within the city of the Shadow Dead. Many adventurers go in, not many come out, and those that do come out, well, they are a shell of their former selves. You can see the heartache within her voice and in her face as she's saying this, and the other members of the keggers lower their heads, even some of them making religious gestures on their body. And she says, we lost several of our clan as we traveled through that area. There is evil that needs to be vanquished, not just within the city of the Shadow Dead, but Watercrest and the surrounding area itself. We did not travel to Watercrest at all. We did not want to traverse that particular area. So I can provide a map to you. It will be scribbled, but I can provide you with a map of our route so that it will take you the way that you need to go, or the way that we suggest that you go. But understand that as you get closer, you will feel that sense of dread and horror, as well as that sense of evil as you get closer to it. And my hope is, if you as a party are going there to destroy this evil, my hope is, and my prayer is, that you are able to do so, and to do it quickly, because this kingdom will fall if this evil, whatever it is, continues to move across the kingdom. Dun dun dun.
Alphazal.
Alphazal, well, thank you for that explanation and that warning. We will certainly take your map in your direction. We appreciate that. And actually, I would like to possibly purchase some of your ales to go for the party, in case we need anything down the road.
Like, sure. She puts her hand over her heart and she says, "You make us so proud to have come into contact with you." And as she says that, you hear a twig and a branch break to the north of you. And with that, we are going to go to a commercial break, and we will be back in just a couple of minutes.
Stay tuned.
All right. Okay, we are back. So, snapping of the twigs and bushes off to the north. A rustling in the bushes.
Russell?
Russell, are you my friend? You're my friend. I love my friend. The movement.
That's a Vulcan haircut if I ever seen one.
Let's see. Throw another one there, and get a couple. Gotta get them all. Gotta get them all. Gotta get them all right now.
Wrong show.
I choose
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that one has
Alnar starts throwing little pokeballs at the halflings.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
I mean, I probably would prefer, the Palmon version, be at least a little bit more entertaining.
All right. Make sure that we don't do
Hey,
copyright.
those will most likely not sue us. The former one that was referenced would. Since,
yes,
the latter
possibly.
was sued by the former and got told, no.
I have this Niantic in my eye that
the guards and the captain are the first to realize that there is something amiss, that someone is coming towards the camp. She immediately yells out, protect the children, protect the children. All of the guards sweep up the children and the women and the folks that are just part of the clan movement, and put them into the tent. And the guards go to the tent itself. The captain looks at your group as a whole and says, please protect us as much as you possibly can. We have had problems with these thieves before. They are too numerous for us. We don't have enough weapons and people to be able to take care of them. And the last thing that she says
your
is,
enemies are my enemies.
You will be rewarded handsomely. So, that being said, let me put up the colors of the wind. Come on.
Are
I
we
can paint
painting?
with those,
No, we're not painting. Just trying to get the
Can you
people
paint
up
with
here.
all the colors of the wind? Definitely
Those are
getting sued for
even-
that.
That company's
I
even
know.
worse than the other one we were hinting towards.
Truth.
Disney hurts,
come on.
Disney doesn't.
Okay. And then we have others at the bottom. And that is yellow and a... Won't do that. Come on. Really? Really? And the mask. I wish they had more colors to offer for the tokens. It makes no sense to do it the other way. You cannot tell whether... Nope, that one doesn't have one. Okay. Okay. So, there are a number of bandits that are coming into the village. Or not in the into the village, but that are trying to get to the tankards, or excuse me, the keggers, as well as to their carts, to steal what is on their carts. I need everybody to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And I will get you in just a second. Orange and purple and pink.
Why do we always suck at initiative?
My recommendation always is that at the beginning of a new session, change your dice. If you're using the dice through through D&D Beyond, mainly because the algorithm is so, can be kind of finicky. Yellow.
Like Morris?
Like the cat?
That joke's almost as old as I am.
Yes. That's why my tabaxi monk is named Morris.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
And I'm just throwing this out as an idea because I'm with you on the color thing. I know it's pretty restrictive. If you, it takes a little bit more time, maybe, but if you click on the gear and under where it says name, you can just put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. You would just have to click on each one and just spell it like one.
The issue is that I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Is the problem. I can see when if I put your names underneath your
you can just test it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll work in this situation, but for the future.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to try
it. You riding my horse?
He's having some fun with the horse.
What I can see is on the side.
Let's do that. Okay.
This is not that.
And also, if that does work, Chris, then that way it would work for however you're doing your combat tracker. You could actually label it A, B, C, or D, or 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever however you're doing it.
The biggest issue is let me just test one thing here. That is the skull.
It's not easy as 1, 2, 3. You can't go do re mi.
Maybe you and me, girl.
Yeah, but it's a challenge.
Okay.
It's certainly a challenge.
This map is wonky.
Save.
It's like there's a dimensional rift right in front of Q.
In front of Q?
Yeah, that's where the map laps around.
Oh yeah, it's like 4 maps going across the screen. So okay, but I can.
It's a wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing.
Yeah. See, the thing is that John, that I can put, and this is something. If Roll20 wants a suggestion, is that on my screen as the DM, I can see the name of the token, but on the screen for the players and for the audience, you guys can't see that. That's an issue. It would be great if it did, because then you could see where your players are. You should be over there. I think that's the left. Oh no, there's another one over there. Okay. So
again, I'm not a spokesperson for Roll20, but I do know in the marketplace, if you ever want to, they're pretty cheap. You can buy a thing just called token markers, and it'll have 1 through whatever or 8 through whatever.
Gotcha.
So and it'll actually add it to the token, so you can just, when you click on put your color there, you can select the other things. Not for tonight.
Yeah. Oh no.
But I'm just saying for the future.
We don't have time tonight.
No. But I'm just saying if we're gonna run, because I found this as a limitation too in Roll20. Doing more than the colors that were presented to me, and I remember just getting a little. And I mean, it was like literally like $2. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But you just have to see how to add it. But anyway, and so when you click on that token, it'll actually pull up a much longer list of being able to number them. So that's just an idea.
Gotcha. Okay.
For the future.
Just a second. Okay, I am almost ready to take down everybody's stuff here. Oh, come on.
I hope not, because I mean, hopefully we are still standing afterwards.
Okay. Talnar, what's
now we
your,
come to the end
initiative?
of the Iron Realm.
Talnar, what's your
17.
initiative? 17. Okay. Bronson.
17.
9.
I got yours, Matt. Bronson, you're 9.
Yes. 9. Yes. 9. Yes. No. Wait.
Zechariah.
6.
6. Okay. Lominde.
18.
18. Okay. And I forgot to do. Okay. Aha. 7. Okay. Q.
12.
12. All right. And is you going to be in the fight tonight?
Yu's going to do what Yu normally does, and that is foul the landscape.
Thomas Cookin will join you in that endeavor.
What does
make it a little
birds
slippery
have
for
to do
everybody?
with any of this? Jeez.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
there'll be some. You can make like a horse turd and hit the trail. That's what Mama's Cooking is also doing out of combat.
Mm-hmm. All right, just 1 second. Almost got it.
All right.
Oh,
You're gonna go over here and graze a little bit.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
Okay, first up, Lominde.
Quick question. In the area right around me, can I take cover behind like that tree?
Yes, this is
Okay.
It's actually a bush.
Okay, well,
To
I'm gonna
your immediate
do that.
immediate southwest. Yeah.
I'm gonna duck and take cover in the bush, and
You attempting
use
to
my
hide?
bonus action. Yeah, be removed from like their line of sight.
Okay. Okay, you're using your bonus action to what?
Hold up, I have to make sure I actually can do that because I don't want to. Okay, I actually can from right here. I am going to see if I can cast Hunter's Mark on yellow, just the one immediately south from where I'm at.
Okay.
Did not see this out.
And since I do not have I don't have advantage on this one, so but it rolls sneak attack automatically. I don't know how to stop that. Does a 27 with a natural 20 hit?
Yeah.
No, that's a miss.
Anything over 11 is gonna hit.
And that is a total of. Sorry, my game just reloaded right in the middle.
It's okay.
Okay, here we go. That is a total of 9 psychic damage flat, and I'm going to roll for the 1d6 for Hunter's Mark and 5 force damage.
Okay, so 9 and 5.
Yes.
Okay, that bandit, as he's running towards you, you hit it with that psychic blast, and basically his eyeballs just explode out of his face, and you see his brain just ooze directly out of his eye sockets. He's dead. Simple enough.
Okay,
You have
that's
oath
my turn.
plates?
Do what?
I said she has oath plates? Huh. She will catch the reference.
Maybe, maybe not. All right. That's Lomonday's turn. Come on. All right. Talnar, you're up next.
Well, since someone doesn't like to play nice with their players, let them get attacks on, do extra damage, unless they keep them away from the enemy of my enemy.
Who, me?
I mean, you're the only one that controls the non-players. So I will attempt to use my rapier. That is a 23 to hit. Nope, 24 to hit.
Yes. Their AC is 12.
Yes, but you know, have to give the same feeling back. That is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And with my short sword, you said 12?
AC of 12.
Because I just hit with my short sword. And 2.
You did 11 points of damage, right? So, Bandit, no Bandit is also, I mean, his guts just fall to his feet. Well, they just, you slice through him like butter, and all of his insides become his outsides. So, well done.
That's normal.
Anything else that you want to do?
That is it for I.
Why is that? Come on. That will bring up Q.
I'm going to scurry under the tent and then go after Red.
Okay.
Swing a batter. I missed.
Okay.
Must have got dizzy going under the tent. Or have had too much beer.
I'm not doing an inebriation check. Not tonight. But this particular individual is the bandit's captain. So her AC is 15. and her HP is significantly higher. So
doesn't matter when you roll a 5.
I understand.
I rolled a 5. I have a +7, so I mean,
for whatever reason, my system just decided it wanted to take me out of the game. Let's try this again. Really? I didn't ask that. Just a moment, please. Technical difficulties.
Please stand
Usual.
by.
cue the elevator music.
Autograph payable Venus? Speaking?
Is someone having a Monday? You know, I'm having a Wednesday, but a very...
No, man.
One tenuous iota of power, and I couldn't use it.
If you could kill these guys, right? And come in on Saturday, okay? Alright, come on, machine. Not that difficult. Okay, Q.
Apparently.
Q, do you are you only swinging once, or are you swinging twice?
I only get once.
Oh, okay. And of course, my sheet decided to not do what I wanted to do, so I'm stuck for a minute. Oh, it's actually the captain that's supposed to be fighting next, because she also rolled a 12. So she is going to...
My captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain. She is going to use her scimitar. She's going after Q.
I am in her face. Or belt buckle.
And she rolled a 15 to hit.
Is a miss. Over my head.
Okay. Wow.
Like most things.
So,
Here now.
You're an all-star.
okay. She's actually going to use her scimitar again to try and swipe you. And rolls a 16.
All right. She went over my head and then went to go at my feet, and I jumped over the blade. Miss again.
All right. That brings us to Bronson Fitz.
I thought we were going with a shark.
All righty, let me let's see here. I will wink and nod at Relpec and then say duck, and I will fire my heavy crossbow at the bandit in red, the bandit in charge,
And
the one that Q is fighting. There we are. For 3. Just a bit outside. That was a 12.
It's a 12 for the captain. Yeah, that misses by 3. Okay.
And I use my second attack per action, and I fire again.
Okay.
Really, I haven't tuned this in a while. It was a 9. So, let's see. So then I'll use my movement to start. I'll uh, triumphantly, or not triumphantly, I will enthusiastically slap Relpek on the back and start charging towards the bandits. Let me get to that. There we are.
Okay. If you just want to tell me which one you want to go towards, I can put you in that.
Oh well, yeah. I'm charging right at red. I'm checking my movement though.
Oh, okay.
I only have. Well, okay. Can I dash? I don't know.
You can't dash after
use my. Okay, all right. Well, I'll just I don't get close enough, but I'm running towards the attacking bandit, and I've now brandished my sword, and I'm looking menacingly, and that ends my turn.
Okay. That brings us to. Thank you, by the way. That brings us to Relpek himself, and he is going to use. Let's see. He's going to attack Green way over there in the corner. He's going to use Flesh to Stone and attempt to turn one creature that you can see within range into stone if the target's body is made of flesh. The creature must make a Constitution saving throw. Let's see.
What would it turn into if it was a rock golem?
Is his name
Flesh.
Chris?
Let's see if this works. And unfortunately, it does not work. Doggone it. On a failed save, it's restrained as its flesh begins to harden. So, the green is going to have some serious problems. He's getting. Nope, not gonna say that. He's being turned.
That's why I
slowly
said, "Oh
slowly to stone. And he is restrained.
Is he gonna have some
He calcifies.
I'm not going there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going there.
At first, he was afraid. He was petrified.
Is he gonna stay erect?
All right, stop. Zechariah, it's your turn.
That is the proper term, sir.
Yes. Zechariah, it is your turn.
Just because you have a dirty mind doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Zechariah, it is your turn.
Right.
Zechariah is enjoying the conversation.
So these bandits that are on the other side of this tent, Zechariah cannot see them, correct?
Line of sight, no.
Speaking of tenting.
Right. So Zechariah tears off south. I'm gonna dash, and then that'll easily put me in front of this guy. I'll place myself right here, actually. You're welcome, Tonar. And as I'm running, right before I take off running, I say in my most commanding voice, as loud as I possibly can, keep one alive, kill the rest. And I'm done.
Okay. With that being said,
the
bandits now have their turn. Bandits have a movement of 30 feet, and they appear to move in conjunction with each other. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Heart is going to shoot at Lominde with a light crossbow. And tries to shoot you with a 15.
That just hits. My AC
That
is
just hits?
15. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1d8.
Hence
Plus
why I
1.
asked about better armor.
8 piercing damage.
I'll go ahead and take my uncanny dodge and half it.
Okay. So that is heart is done, and Mask is going to turn in the direction. Well, going to turn in the direction of Talnar and shoot his light crossbow.
I mean, he could have just come closer and said, "Hi, friend," if he wants to engage
rolls
in some couples.
Rolls a 6, which definitely does not hit you.
Yeah, no.
I would be really scared if it did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be pissed if it did.
Safeway, which is the one closest to one of the carts, he's actually going to start using his small axe to chop the cart into pieces. So he is Safeway, and then Skull is obviously going to continue fighting with Zechariah. He's going to use his scimitar.
Wait.
And
Safeway is like 10 feet away. How long is that axe?
Huh? He's not that far away. He's within 5, because that cart is was it 10 by 10. Let's see. Okay, so unfortunately, Zechariah, he rolled a nat 20. So, and it's with a scimitar. So he's going to hit you with. Let's see.
He hit you with his best shot.
That would be 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Apparently he didn't.
Doing his best.
Skull is there. Okay. The 3 that are up here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They are the orange, pink, and purple. Oh, let's see. Pink is actually going to start attacking the cart. Orange is setting fire to the tent, and purple is going to continue to egg them on, so to speak. Over on the other side of the tent, let's see. Green can't do anything because he is encumbered or stoned. Stoned. Anyway, blue and unfortunately non-color. I didn't do a color for that guy. Okay.
He was gonna fight the guy, but then he got.
Yeah. I hear what I knew the song. Okay. Non-color is going to attack Bronson with scimitar and does a 8 hit. No. So that one's done. And blue.
Authentic.
Blue is going to attack Bronson as well, and rolls an 8 as well. So, blue, green, orange. Orange, purple, and come on, pink. Okay.
From hearth to hall, we deliver it all. Whether you're nestled in a mossy cottage or posted at a windswept keep, the Swift Stag Courier Guild rides swift and sure across the Iron Realm, bringing the realm's finest goods straight to your door. Need a honey-glazed venison shank from the boar and bramble? Or perhaps a pouch of dream root tea from Moonshade Apothecary? Our fleet-footed couriers, some say part satyr, run, ride, and even broom their way through forest and fog to reach you. From enchanted combs at Velvet Antler Emporium, to cinnamon knots fresh from the Soot and Spoon, to wax-dipped candles and ink vials from Glimmerwick Provisions, we partner with the best, so you never go without. Deliveries within 5 leagues of any major town or guild outpost. Rush orders, just 1 silver more. But beware, dragon sightings and magical storms may cause delays. Look for the Silver Stag mid-leap, antlers trailing wind, satchel stamped with seal. That's Swift Stag, because when the realm needs a runner, we don't walk, we leap. Swift Stag Courier Guild. From hearth to hall, we deliver it all. Welcome to the Saltine Keg, where the fire's warm, the ale's cold, and the biscuits are blessed. Found in cities across the Iron Realm, each Saltine Keg is locally owned, steeped in tradition, and brimming with hearty fare. Whether you're a weary traveler or a curious local, you never know what stories will unfold when you step through our doors. Tonight's offerings? Let's take a look. Hearty suppers and platters. Sink your teeth into the hunter's roast beast, slow roasted venison or boar with root vegetables and thick gravy. Or try the fried fowl and tater wedges, crispy chicken thighs paired with herbed potato slices. Feeling nostalgic? The shepherd's pie of the southern marches brings ground lamb and mashed turnips together in a golden crust. For something sweet and savory, the smoked ham haunch with honey glaze and stewed apples is a crowd favorite. And if breakfast for supper is your calling, the Barrelman's Plate delivers eggs, sausage, fried cakes, and roasted mushrooms. Each entree comes with your choice of 2 sides: butter-steamed greens, stone-milled corn mush, honeyed carrots, crisped tater discs, or the pickled root medley. Breads and biscuits. Warm your soul with flaky buttermilk biscuits, golden corn cakes with honey butter, or a rustic loaf of hearth bread. Sweet finishes. Indulge in the apple crumble of Eldon Hollow, the moonberry cobbler, or the velvety sugar cream tart. Each a spell of sweetness to end your meal. Tankards and draughts. Raise a glass of barrel-aged ale brewed by dwarves deep in the mountain halls. Or sip on sweet cider, goat's milk, or enchanted spring water drawn fresh from the well. The Saltine Keg, where stories simmer, laughter echoes, and every bite tastes like home. Come hungry, leave mythic.
In the Iron Realm, every journey begins with a choice, a path, a steed. From mossy glades to gilded towers, Realm Rider Transit Guild carries you swiftly, safely, splendidly. Choose your pace, a donkey for the rugged trail, a carriage for comfort and charm, a skyborne dirigible for those who dream above the clouds. Founded by Sir Garrick of the Seven Saddles, Realm Rider blends magic and muscle, offering enchanted root stones, bonded beastmasters, and bardic entertainment for the discerning traveler. Book your passage at any Realm Rider waystone, found in taverns, guild halls, and market squares. Your route sigil will glow when your steed arrives. Realm Rider Transit Guild. From cobblestone to cloud, your journey, your steed.
6 years running, Grainsoak Ale reigns supreme in the kingdom of Ethukoth. Crafted by the Grainsoak brothers in small batches, originally served only at the Dusty Kettle Tavern in Balastar VR, now served across the realms. A wine is just a wine, but an ale is a brew. Grainsoak Ale, now served across Ethukoth and Astarag. Not sold in Aphormouth. Drink responsibly, not suitable for halflings, gnomes, or fairies.
That brings us to round 2. And let's see. Lominde, you are first up.
Okay. I meant to say this right when he died, but I was a little caught off guard. I still have I can use a reaction to move Hunter's Mark to a separate target while keeping it active.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and move it to the guy directly like 60 feet east of me. And then I'm gonna make sure I can.
Okay,
there we
safe
go.
way.
Take proper movement.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and Psychic Blades. I have advantage on this. 24 hits.
Definitely. Anything over a 12.
And that's 8 psychic damage. And for sneak attack, if I can get all the dice in my hand.
Sneak attack only if there's an enemy within 5 feet. Oh, you have advantage.
An advantage. Okay, and that's 10 sneak attack and 5 Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Once you get past 11 hit points, this guy is a toasted tater tot. So you definitely killed him. So.
Some of your talks.
Yeah.
All right. And just before the turn ends, could I? Wait, no, I don't want to move. Could I see what the group up there in the corner are doing? Could I see Orange trying to light the tent on fire from where I'm at?
Conceivably, if you kind of, line of sight. No, because it's at the corner. You can see purple and you can definitely see pink. But as far as what Orange is doing, all you can see is smoke and like the outline of a person or shadow of a person, but you can't tell what exactly is going on.
I don't have line of sight. I only have Charlie Brown sight.
I'll swing around and turn the Hunter's Mark onto purple, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, that brings up Tolnar.
Okay. So Tolnar is going to move down to Skull. And 26 to hit with my rapier.
26 does hit.
With my sneak attack damage. So that is going to be 16, 19, 20. Yeah, 25 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Vaporized.
And
pretty much.
Then I'll bounce up to Teary Face or whatever there, because that's 10 more feet of movement with my offhanded
mask.
Tragedy. It's tragedy.
What is a tragedy is that I missed and couldn't take him out.
Hey, at least you tried. At least you got to him. You got to him.
Hey, I mean, if I could have, done a little extra damage there, that'd been pretty impressive.
Okay, Q, it is your turn. Q.
Hello.
It is your turn.
Q went wandering somewhere.
My brain wandered off. The body was still here. I'm going to swing on red.
Okay.
And again, fail miserably. But as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spirit Weapon. Put it in such a place that it can get both red and blue. It is going to swing on red. And do no better.
Do you know better? Okay. So this is a ring, correct?
It is a bonus action spell for my cleric.
Okay. But it has an area of effect, correct?
It is where did it go, George? Where did it go?
Tell me about the rabbits.
20 feet.
Okay.
And I can attack any creature within 5 feet of it.
But do you want to hug it and love it?
Blue, and I'm putting it opposite blue so that I can get blue and red.
Okay, so you're doing it kind of in this. Well, if it'll come up in that area, or further over. I see. Okay, is that better?
Right there. Cool.
I guess we ought to try and get it.
And I'm done.
5, 10, 15. You said it's 20 feet? Is it 20-foot circle? Yeah. So it would be...
it is in a location.
Like that, essentially?
Yes.
Yes. Like that. Okay, so they're inside of it. Bronson is just barely on it. He's not going to be affected by it because he's on your side.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to attack Bronson.
I mean, if he gets moved
down, I appreciate that.
If it gets moved down a little, you might be able to get the other person in it too.
That guy.
Do you want to try and do that?
Yep.
Well, move it 5 feet down. That should put red, green, and the unnamed. Yep.
Like that. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
Works for me.
So,
it's more bang for his buck.
Okay.
Not that it's doing any good.
Well, hey, it's just
where
the
are you
first
getting bang
round,
for a
and
buck?
He was in your spells. He was reading. He wasn't paying attention. He wasn't quite prepared. So when he came out, it was a swing and a miss. Okay. That brings up the bandit captain. Bandit captain will try and take on Q again. Or does she have to go against the guardian? Your spell? Or...
No.
Okay. Oh.
She can do whatever she thinks she's
okay.
froggy enough to handle.
nat 20. So she's going to use her scimitar. And that is 1d6. That would be 10 points of slashing damage for her first roll, or for her first attack. She has multi-attack. Her second, she rolled a nat 1.
Gore.
Oh, this should
Dice
be
give
good.
it, the dice take it away.
This should be good. Okay. David, would you mind rolling a d20 for me, please?
And the dice say 19.
19. Ooh, broken item. In the hurly-burly of combat, something fragile, like a magic potion, you're carrying bricks. Randomize fragile objects you have in your possession and roll to determine which. The only thing that she is carrying is her scimitars, so that will be a broken weapon.
Would a larynx be considered fragile?
Say again?
Would a larynx be considered fragile?
If it was a bard.
Yeah, she's more, that she.
Bridge of a nose.
They're only carrying what they can carry. So yeah, she has broken one of her 2 scimitars, so she cannot.
Broke her seminar? No.
Broken scimitar. So she is done. Let's see. That brings us to Bronson.
Fitz. Okay. Now that I'm in melee range of blue and red, and I will first take a mighty swing at blue with my handy dandy +1 greatsword named Alpha Blade. It is blessed by the Alpha Bog himself and contains his spirit. So I swing my greatsword Alpha Blade at blue.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent name. Update that on D&D Beyond.
That's Alpha Blade. I did it. I promise I did it. There we go. 13 to hit on blue.
13. Yes, that hits. Just barely, but it does hit.
All I needed. And that does 14 slashing damage.
Oh, blue gets obliterated.
Alla diablo da. And as the raining guts, bones, and viscera of blue splatter over the bandit captain, I say, "This is Alpha Blade. Say goodbye." I swing at red.
You're outside of range. You need to move into range to do that.
Yeah, I'll move. Yeah, I move up. They go, "This is Alpha Blade. Say goodbye," and then I'll step up. And yeah, There we go.
And in stat, I put the rules for knocking someone unconscious. BTW.
Does a 28 hit?
Yes, it definitely hits.
And that is 14 slashing damage. On red.
Slashing damage. Okay. Do you have any bonus actions that you want to use?
Yes.
Okay.
Feeling quite empowered. So I will use my, what's it called? Action Surge. Action Surge. And I will once again
introduce Alpha Blade to the bandit captain and say, "You should pick a better profession in your next life." That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that does 8 points of damage.
It's 22 total points of damage to the captain. All right. Thank you, Bronson. And that will bring up Relpek. Relpek is going to go ahead and use. It's a concentration spell, so he's still using that on Green. Green is going to have to make a Constitution saving throw. And where is it? Constitution. He fails. That is the second failure. He is still restrained.
I mean, we will accept all failures on his behalf.
Chris, the point of order, I had 2 attacks on that second action, so 6 already.
Okay, I've got that. I mean, yeah, we've got that all down. This is Relpek.
I only attacked. I know, but I only attacked 3 times. Sorry, so
Okay. Do you need to go again? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, if it's okay.
Yeah, let me finish with Relpek's thing, and then you can go ahead and get your other attack in. Okay, so those of you who are watching or out of the corner of your eye, Green has not only become stationary, but has the lower part of his body is turning to stone to the point that it's up to his waist now and slowly moving up his chest. If he is not killed by blade or fire or magic or what have you in the next round, he will and he fails, he will be turned to stone completely. So
he's really pushing the envelope if he's become stationary.
Oh no.
Relpek is finished with his turn. And Zechariah, it is your turn.
So Zechariah will head up to the black white heart.
Okay. That's just heart.
Gotcha. Black Eye Spear attack. 18 to hit.
18 does hit. Wait, Black Eye Spear, you don't have the Black Eye Spear anymore. You haven't had that.
Not the Spirit Walker's flail, the Black Eye Spear.
Yeah.
The
Black Eye Spear. I thought you had lost that.
I've been using
or
that.
Something had happened to it. I could be mistaken. It's been a while. I'm gonna have to.
I've been using it. I used it in the last game. So I mean, but if something did happen to it, I mean,
you used your flail.
I don't have any.
In the last episode, you never used your spear. You used the flail during the fight, or during the last fight that we did. You never used your spear. But anyway,
what happened to the?
We can figure that out. For whatever reason, I thought that it had been shattered, but I could be mistaken. We'd have to go back through notes.
I'm sure you would like. I'm sure you would like to have it shattered. No, I'm sure you want to have it shattered. I agree with that sentiment. Yeah. Right? Maybe you dreamed it that the Black Eye Spear was shattered, because it is a mess. I will tell you. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and use it.
I got you. I'm just saying, I'm not like, I have my Spirit Walker's flail with some notes, that it's non-magical anymore. I mean, if something would have happened to the Black Ice Spear, I would have, I believe,
no weapon.
Well, or I would have made notes, or I would have taken it off my sheet, or something like that.
Yeah. I honestly can't remember, but for some reason in the back of my brain, I thought that had been destroyed. But go ahead and use it this round. We'll figure it out in after effects.
That's cool. Okay, so 8 piercing and then 18 necrotic. So 26.
That is. This is the Heart Bandit. Okay, so 26, and he's dead.
So, but I'm gonna use the rule I put up there. So I can choose just to take him to 0.
He's gonna basically make him unconscious.
Right.
Mercy. The mercy of the Alpha Bog.
Okay.
Less mercy.
No,
more strategy.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, he's unconscious. He's not making death saves.
Yeah, that basically what you're wanting to do is to turn him into either undead or use him as a prisoner. That's I get that.
No, yeah. This time, this time I actually just want to pull. I want to pull the punch or whatever. They describe it as kind of hitting with the, the flat end of the spear, or I'll just kind of knock him out. It says that you can make it at the times that they go to 0 hit points. So I want to knock him unconscious, and then I'm going to take the time. I'm going to forgo moving or whatever, or attacking again. And I want to bind him in some way. So I should have rope on me. I should have some type of material.
I was gonna say 50 feet of rope should be a standard
explorer's back.
Yeah, or I've had access to it, right, Chris, and some of the adventures. So
sure. So you would have that with you as part of your kit.
Sure. So anyway, I'm gonna take the rest of my time just to kind of to bound him up, bind his arms behind, and I'm done.
Okay. Let's do this. Give him an X so that we know that he's unconscious, not like other folks. All right. So, mask. We're now at the point where it's the other
Chris
brain. Wow. Yes.
My fourth attack.
Oh yes, go ahead and do your fourth attack. Sorry, go ahead.
Done, and I'm like, okay, well.
Sorry, I'm pushing forward since we're getting close to the end of our night tonight. Sorry, go ahead.
Here it goes. All right, yeah, that's a 21 to hit, and 11 points of slashing damage on Red.
Okay, so it's 33. 33 out of 65. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, yep, go ahead.
It's okay. We'll go ahead and Mask is going
only
to
get 1 per short rest, so I want to make sure I used all of it.
Okay. Mask is going to try for Talnar with Scimitar and rolls a 9, so misses. I call it Safeway. Safeway is actually going to Go ahead.
It's both
didn't
regional and generational.
Say yes, you're right. Safeway is dead. Sorry, that was
it's
was supposed to be
now.
taken off the screen and it didn't disappear. All right. Green is going to try a save. Rolls a nat 1. Green is dead.
Alphazar!
Green is dead. Wow. Talk about a crushing defeat for him. Rock.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. The uncolored one is going to move in on Bronson.
Ah!
Which remind us again, Q, if an enemy is within that circle and tries to move, what happens?
Oh, if they can leave the circle.
They can. Okay.
Issue.
He's not leaving the circle. He's going to attack another player.
No problem.
Or one of your party.
No problem.
Okay. So he's going to use a scimitar on Bronson and rolls a 4, misses. So he's done. Orange is fanning the flames on the side of the tent. You hear screams coming from inside the tent. Purple, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is moving around towards the front and is going to take aim at the captain with his crossbow and misses completely with a 7. And pink, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is going to get into position and is also going to shoot into the tent at the captain and misses with a 2. With that being said, we are going to finish tonight and we will come back again next week to see what else transpires and see if Aaron Stonefell and Estelios, if they come to join in the fight and see what happens next. Audience is always
Esperanza.
We want to thank you for joining us this evening and being a part of the excitement and the craziness that is our usual campaign. Please tell your friends, neighbors, friends, enemies, in-laws, outlaws, everyone about us and get involved. Make contact with us on YouTube. Let us know how much you're enjoying it. If you have any suggestions, things that you would like to see played differently or better or worse or just in general. And we do thank you for being a part of this. Players, as always, thank you for being here. Glad that you were along for the ride. And until we meet again, let's
shadows stretch along in the iron haze, boots on the stone through a labyrinth maze, whispers of gold in the dragon's breath, every step closer to glory.